They would. Don't upset the other 52 million that voted for you. Don't do it. Because that dream might come true for some. And, stay out of it. Stay out of it. Now, a lot of people are speculating that you played this, you did this in such a way to kind of tell China indirectly that new sheriff in town, you're not going to play. And I understand the Machiavellian philosophies there. I do. I get it. So maybe the ends do justify the means, and you're a brilliant man, and I'm just a radio podcaster. I don't know. Time will tell. But out of that meeting, though, I have to kudos. Switch topics here. Kudos, I'll have to say. Good job. Good job. And for those that don't know, after the meeting, Russia or China is now willing to play a little bit of ball. And I get that. Can you imagine that? You are the Chinese leader, the leader of the China. I won't say free China because there's no such thing. Can't use those two words in the same sentence, free China. Maybe free Tibet, but not free China. So you're sitting here, you fly over, you're sitting at Mar-a-Lago, not the United States Capitol. A lot of people are questioning why President Trump is having these meetings in Mar-a-Lago. Well, number one, it seems that Mar-a-Lago seems to be the safest place to be right now. Let's face it. Number two, when your White House is potentially bugged and has been infiltrated, literally infiltrated by the opposition, would you have private conversations there? I mean, everybody's criticizing him for going to Mar-a-Lago. The problem is that you can't have the nation's house, the people's house, apparently belongs to a segment of the people and not to the actual people. And so I get the fact that he's having these meetings in Mar-a-Lago. I would too. I would too. I mean, who knows what listening devices and different things and also who knows what information is being shared with those that want to do you harm. Until Mr. President cleans house and throws all the little cockroaches out and everything, there's nothing wrong with having meetings at Mar-a-Lago. And it's safe too. It's physically safe. I mean, you're surrounded. Mar-a-Lago is surrounded by the security detail, but on top of that, you have several million registered gun owners who love this president and would protect him. So it's a very safe location for him. But so can you imagine though you're Xi, is that how you say Xi? You're Xi, and you're having a meeting with the president of the United States. He's an hour late. You're getting impatient. You're sitting there and you're like, what's going on? And he walks in and Mr. Shakes it. Oh, I just got done bombing Syria. Can you imagine the impression that left on the president of China, Xi? Well, apparently it left one that's positive because the news agency, the Chinese news agency, after the meeting came back and said that a conflict with the United States is no longer inevitable. They changed those words. It can be avoidable. It is avoidable. That's right. Inevitable became avoidable. And because of that, they also agreed, President Xi and President Trump have agreed to a 100-day period in which they are going to work with each other to try to open up free trade. See, Mr. President, that is what you're elected for. That is on your core platform. And you're doing a great job there. You're doing a great job. Don't go against it. I have to warn you. Don't do it. Don't take the worldview. I understand, like I said, Kirshner is Goldman Sachs and World IMF viewpoint. of the world, but we didn't elect him. We elected you. We elected you. Take care of America first. Take care of America first. I equate this relationship that we have with our politicians like a relationship that you have with a spouse. Is if the relationship is solid, all the other benefits of being in a healthy, great relationship come secondary. Security and all of that stuff. Right? I'm just saying. Keep it to that, Mr. President, and you'll be okay. Listen to me. I don't know if I'm a big fan of Bannon, but I do agree with this core about keep America first. Everything needs to revolve around what is best for America. And a war is definitely not what we need right now. We don't need it. I don't think this country could stomach it. But if someone wants to get in a shooting match with the United States, then so be it. We'll do what we have to do. America will come together, and we will protect each other. Absolutely. Hey, a big shout out today, April 10th. John Madden is 81. I haven't seen John in a while. Normally, you see him, they'll roll him out every once in a while. But yeah, he's 81. Hey, Steven Seagal is 66. Orlando Jones is 49. Haley Joe Osment of Sixth Sense is 29. And I see dead people, 29 years old. And Daisy Ridley, Star Wars, The Force Awakens, she's 25. 25. Now, this is insane. A man in Indiana was arrested driving 158 miles an hour in a school bus. 158. Hey, they were running late for school. Had to get the kids to school. Oh, the children. Had to get them their education. 158. Now, their kids weren't in the bus. He modified it, but he was doing 158 miles an hour in a school bus. And, of course, Sergio Garcia wins his first major. Sergio Garcia won the Masters Sunday. I didn't watch it. I don't watch the Masters. I don't watch golf unless Tiger's playing. I will watch golf when Tiger Woods is playing again. Rooting him on. Tiger Woods is my Tim Tebow of golf. I mean, Timmy Tebow, great job, man. Hit his first at bat, hit his first home run. First at bat. I don't know, at 39 years of age, though. 39. Tim Tebow's 39. No, I can't believe that. Is he 29? I have to look this up. Let me put this. I can't believe that because if he's 39, yeah, he's 29 of age. Yeah, he's 29, not 39. 29 years old, baseball. He's kind of over the hill for getting up there in age. But good for him. Good for Tim Tebow. I hope he does make it to the Mets. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome to watch him. But yeah, he get it. But Tiger Woods, the great Tiger Woods. I'd like to see him get back in his game. I mean, golf, if you want to know if golf is a mental game and a physical game, you're absolutely right. I mean, I actually believe that there's still a lot of mental issues that are going on. I'm not Dr. Phil on them, though. That's not my job. But I do feel that there's some issues there outside of golf. When you're on top, think about the psyche there. When you're on top of the world for as long as he has been on top of the world in golf, to go to almost basically to the bottom, right? I mean, he went from the top basically to the bottom. That's got to be just a huge blow. A huge blow to his psyche. So, Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see Tiger come back. I'd like to see him back on top and everything, but I just don't know if he can do it. I think the physical pain, I think the mental is too much for him to overcome. I don't know. And then I'm not one to speculate rumor mill and stuff, but I do have it on good advice that there was an eye injury when he was in his car wreck, when his wife was beating the crap out of his car. There was an eye injury there. And golf, you gotta admit, you ever got glass in your eye? You ever got any piece of metal? It is one of the most irritating things that you'll ever have. And so I think there's some things. I don't want to rumor mill there, but I do have it on good advice that's what happened. Bottom of the hour, we're going to take a few more minutes here, pay some more bills. Seems to be the thing of the day, paying bills. So when we get back, we got more news for you. Hang in there. But you're listening to Jeff Norton of Morning News Radio. I am your host, Jeff Norton. You can listen to us every weekday from 6 a.m. till 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Red State Talk Radio. Be back in a few.
Are you being audited and do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Is the IRS threatening to take more of your money? Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate a lower tax bill. The IRS can freeze your assets and seize your bank accounts, but you can stop these IRS actions. The Tax Doctor will fight for you using industry secrets that can stop any IRS actions, eliminate penalties and interest, and reduce your past tax bill so you pay the IRS less. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, call the Tax Doctor now for a free IRS audit emergency review.
800-691-9879. 800-691-9879. 800-691-9879. That's 800-691-9879.
Lock it in and rip the knob off.
Red State Talk Radio.
Are you struggling with addiction or alcohol problems? If you're depressed, drinking, and using drugs, you may need help, and your insurance may offer coverage.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
Call the Addiction Hope and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares. Call 800-766-0878. 800-766-0878.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Call now for hope and help with proven, gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call the Addiction Hope and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares. Call 800-766-0878. 800-766-0878.
Hey folks, did you know that 90% of all disease or discomfort is directly or indirectly related to an unclean colon? In fact, colon cancer is the third most common form of cancer, and the lifetime risk of developing colon cancer is about 1 out of 20 men and women. This is Scott Adams from The Scott Adams Show and owner of Red State Talk Radio. I wanted a colon cleansing mild detox that would give me more energy without caffeine, and I found it with Life Change Tea by visiting getthetea.com. This herbal tea, with its unique blend of ingredients, is formulated to detoxify and cleanse your body and is available in a super strength formula. A healthy colon is the secret to living a healthy life. That's why I have 1 cup of Life Change Tea every day to keep the doctor away. Visit getthetea.com or call 928-308-0408. That's 928-308-0408. And tell them Scott from Red State Talk Radio sent you.
It's a cookie to crack, but I hope I don't crumble. Singing